Audio Jungle.
Hello everyone. Have you brushed your teeth and combed your hair? Are you in your pajamas ready for bed? Are the curtains drawn and blankets tucked tight? Are you ready to sleep and say goodnight? But before you go into your dream ride, here's a story for you tonight. Now tonight, before I start my story, I want you to imagine if there were no colors in this world. What would happen? Everything, we are left with no other color but grey. Everything would look same. The sky would look the same. The land would look the same. Our clothes would look the same. Even our skin color would look the same. After a while, it would kind of get a little boring, don't you think? Now, in this story, that's exactly what happened. A giant stole all the colors of this world. Do you want to know what happened after that? Let's start the story. So the story tonight is The Color Thief. The story is written by Stephen Aiken and Sylvia Sikandar. It is illustrated by Sandhya Prabhat. Here goes. A grouchy giant lived alone in a cave high up in the mountains. Grouchy meaning grumpy. He was so used to his dark home that he didn't like colors at all. One day, after a cold, damp winter, a tiny ray of sunlight slipped into the cave and danced on the wall. The giant peered outside. "Oh no!" he scowled. "Spring has arrived again!" Oh my God, he doesn't like spring. Spring brings so many beautiful colors, doesn't it? Now the giant doesn't like colors. What's he gonna do? Yes, you guessed it right. Let's read on. Spring was the worst time of all. Colors sprouted everywhere. "Oh, enough!" exclaimed the giant. He grabbed his net and scooped down into the forest. He scooped up all the colors from the leaves of the trees, from the flowers, from the birds, and from the beautiful butterflies. "Hey, hey!" cried the forest. "Why are you taking all my colors?" The giant laughed as he flew back to his cave. He moved a huge slab of stone, threw the colors into the big black hole in the ground, and went to sleep. Oh my God, he's taken all the colors from the forest and he's left the forest completely grey. He's put all the colors in a big black hole. What is he going to do next? The next morning, the giant grabbed his net, swooshed down into the ocean, and scooped up all the colors from the fishes and other creatures. "Hey, hey! Why are you taking all the colors?" cried the fisher folks as they struggled to catch the colorless fish. My God, the ocean looks so beautiful with all those colorful fishes inside. He's left the ocean grey as well. Oh no! What is with this giant? The giant gruffed and flew back to his cave. He moved the huge slab of stone, dropped the colors into the big black hole in the ground, and went to sleep. In the middle of the night, he grabbed his net and stole across the sky. He scooped up the shiny colors from the stars and the moon. Oh my God! How will the night look without the glittering stars? The giant laughed as loud as thunder as he flew back to his cave. He moved the huge slab of stone and flung the shimmering colors into the big black hole in the ground. Tomorrow I will deal with the sun, he thought, and went to sleep while the silent rain wept from the sad night sky. Oh no! He's taken all the colors from the forest. He's taken all the colors from the ocean. He's also taken all the glitter from night. Now, he's going to also take all the colors from the sun. My God, it's raining. Even the skies are sad. What is the giant up to? But the next morning, when he picked up his net and went out to steal the golden sunshine, he saw the sky splashed with bands of colors. It was a rainbow. Oh my God, I love the rainbow. I love the colors in the rainbow. Look what the rainbow has done. It's given some of the colors back. It's looking so beautiful. But oh no, the giant has seen it as well. He flew up angrily to scoop up all the colors. But they moved out of his reach. The harder he tried to catch, the further they slipped away. Oh my God, I always knew rainbow was magical. Oh, but it was this magical that it just can't be captured. I didn't know that. Wow. Over the hills, he flew chasing the rainbow, and as he missed again and again, he heard voices. What are the voices? What are they saying? Color thief! Color thief! A group of children chanted loudly, pointing to him. Go away! Roared the giant. Go away! The children ran away, laughing and chattering. He watched them disappear and was pleased he had scared them all. But when he returned to his dark cave, their laughter continued to ring in his ears, and so did their voices. Color thief! Color thief! The giant began to feel very lonely. You don't like being called names, do you? Even the giant doesn't. So he's not liking being called a thief. The next morning, he did something unusual. He flew down to the village, hoping to see the children. And when the people saw him coming, they shouted, Go away, color thief! Go away! The giant sat on top of a colorless hill with colorless grass and cried. Oh my God, he cried? He wept a whole puddle of colorless tears. Oh my God, what happened? Why is he crying? Why did he go down to see the children? Is there something here we don't know? Let's read on and find out. Just then, a little girl came along. She heard him sobbing. Why are you crying? She asked him. No one likes me. They call me color thief, he moaned. That's because you steal colors. Why do you do it? She asked. Because I don't like colors, he said simply. I don't know what colors are. Because I can't see. But I know they make people happy. Nobody will like you if you steal colors, the girl told him. Now the little girl has told him that if you steal colors, nobody is going to like it. What should I do then? I want them to like me and play with me, sniffed the giant. He was surprised to hear himself say that. But then he had never felt like this way before. So the giant does want to make friends and he doesn't know how. And he doesn't understand colors, so he was just taking away all the colors. Now, let's see what he's going to do and how the little girl is going to help him. Why don't you give back the colors you took? She suggested. My friends and I could help you. Do you think they would? Asked the giant. Let's go and ask them, said the girl. She led the giant from house to house, calling the children. One by one, they came out of their houses. The giant invited them to jump onto his back and his arms, and they flew right up to his cave on the mountains. That must have been a wonderful ride, flying up to the mountain. The giant stomped over and moved the huge slab of stone. The children scooped the colors up in nets. They jumped onto his back and arms and flew into the sky, spreading colors across the land. Blue on the mountains, the different shades of green in the forest, reds, oranges and yellows splattered onto fruit trees, and pink, purples and blues sprinkled onto the gardens below. They laughed and sang as they repainted the world. Wow, that must have been so much fun. As the sun went down in a crimson glow, the giant and the children flew back to his cave. They reached into the big black hole and scooped out the night colors and sailed across the sky, scattering silvery blues and golds onto the stars and the moon. Wow, the glitter is back! I love glitter. The giant finally set the children down in their village and waved goodbye. Then he sat outside his cave, smiling as he watched the glittering night sky. He stayed there all night long so he could see the golden sunrise and light up all the colors of the world. And from that day onwards, many people would walk up to visit the happy giant in his cave high up in the mountains. Wow! After the children felt empathy. You know what do you mean by empathy? They understood what the giant was going through, or they understood what the giant felt. They all became friends with the giant and helped him understand the colors and the beauty of the colors. Isn't it? It is nice to sometimes be empathetic and make the other person understand what is going on. On that note, good night, sleep tight, don't get into any pillow fights, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe.